Welcome to Vocab Voyage with Soaring High Tutors. Get ready for an epic adventure as we explore exciting stories, fascinating facts, and thrilling tales, unlocking new words along the way. Whether you're leveling up for school, exams, or just for fun, we've got your back. Let's dive into today's adventure. Vocabulary: The Diary of Anne Frank.
Imagine a young girl, full of dreams, trapped in a world falling apart. Her words take us to the secret annex in wartime Netherlands, where she and her family spent 2 harrowing years in hiding. Anne Frank's diary is more than a historical record, it's an emotional journey through fear, hope, and resilience. As we step into her world, we'll uncover powerful words that bring her story to life and enrich our vocabulary along the way. Life in the annex was defined by confinement, as Anne and her family, along with 4 others, hid from the German occupation forces in a small secret space above her father's office. Windows were covered, movements limited, and silence was crucial for survival. Anne wrote about how the lack of freedom weighed on her, especially as a teenager craving independence. Yet, she found escape through books, imagination, and her writing.
Hang on, did you notice that word? Confinement. Confinement means being stuck in a small or restricted space, unable to move freely. Imagine being confined to your room all weekend, unable to go outside or talk to friends. Now imagine that confinement lasting over 2 years. That's what Anne and her family endured to stay safe.
Her diary reveals deep introspection, as Anne used it as a space to process her emotions and thoughts. She confided her feelings about the people around her, like her struggles to understand her mother or her admiration for her father. She wrote about her budding friendship with Peter van Pels, the teenage boy also living in the annex, and her frustration with the constant arguments among the adults. She grappled with questions of identity and purpose, revealing a wisdom far beyond her years amidst the turmoil.
Hold on, did you catch that word? Introspection. Introspection is like holding up a mirror to your thoughts and feelings, digging deep to understand why you feel the way you do. Have you ever paused to introspect on why something made you excited or upset, and did this often, using her diary to make sense of herself in a chaotic world?
Anne's greatest aspiration was to become a writer, a dream that gave her purpose even in her darkest moments. She believed her words had the power to make a difference, and that her diary could offer the world a glimpse into her life in hiding. Even in the most challenging moments, Anne held firmly to her belief in the goodness of people and the hope that kindness still existed in the world.
Did you notice that word? Aspiration. Aspiration means a strong goal or desire for the future. Maybe you aspire to win a big football game or write a story that inspires others. That's your aspiration. For Anne, her aspiration was to make her mark on the world through her words, and she's still doing that today.
Amid the challenges of her life in hiding, Anne found comfort in the small joys around her. She marveled at the beauty of a chestnut tree outside her window, cherished the rare moments of laughter shared in the annex, and her words reflect her determination to be resilient. She chose not to be defined by her circumstances, focusing instead on the inner positivity she carried, showing her unwavering optimism even in the face of adversity.
Pause for a moment. Did you hear that word? Optimism. Optimism means believing that good things will happen, even when things are tough. For example, imagine auditioning for a school play and forgetting a line. Instead of feeling defeated, you stay optimistic, thinking, "I'll practice harder and do even better next time." That's optimism in action. Just like Anne Frank stayed optimistic about the future, even during the most difficult times.
Anne's reflections resonate deeply with readers, offering relatable insights into her struggles and triumphs. She wrote about the injustice of the war, questioning why some people had to suffer while others lived in safety. She reflected on the beauty of nature, the resilience of the human spirit, and the importance of staying true to oneself. Her words connect with people of all ages, reminding us of the shared experiences of hope and hardship.
Wait, did you spot that word? Resonate. Resonate means to feel a deep connection to something because it reflects your own feelings or experiences. For example, when you watch a movie that aligns perfectly with your emotions, it deeply resonates with you. That's why Anne's diary resonates with readers. It reflects emotions and experiences that people still relate to today.
Life in the annex demanded that Anne learn to endure incredible hardships. The monotony of hiding, the lack of privacy, the fear of being discovered, and the daily tensions among the residents tested everyone's patience. She described the terrifying sounds of bombings nearby and the constant anxiety of food shortages. Yet, Anne faced it all with remarkable strength, using her diary as a way to stay hopeful and process her emotions.
Let's pause here. Endure. Endure means to go through something difficult and keep going, even when it's hard. For example, imagine running a long race. It takes endurance, staying strong and not giving up, even when you're tired. And Frank had to endure many challenges while in hiding, and her endurance inspires people to this day.
Through her writing, Anne left behind a legacy that continues to inspire millions. She dreamed of leaving a mark on the world with her words, a dream she fulfilled in ways beyond anything she could have ever imagined. Her diary is more than just a record of her life. It is a reminder of the strength, courage, and hope of a young girl who refused to let fear define her.
Hang on, did you notice that word? Legacy. Legacy means something meaningful that you leave behind for others to remember you by. For instance, Walt Disney's legacy is a world of magic and wonder, from enchanting movies to breathtaking theme parks, which continue to bring joy, imagination, and wonder to millions of people around the world, even after he's gone. Anne's diary is her legacy, reminding the world of her courage and hope.
And so, in the quiet confinement of her hidden world, Anne Frank endured struggles most of us can only imagine. Through deep introspection, she turned her hopes into aspirations and let her optimism light the way. Her words still resonate with us today, a legacy that reminds us of the unshakable power of hope, courage, and the belief that even in the darkest times, we can shine. And thus, Anne's diary shines on as a beacon of hope. The end.
In today's adventure, we learned some great new words. Let's review them. Confinement is being trapped in a restricted space, like Anne and her family, who lived hidden in the secret annex for 2 years. Endure means to face hardships with strength, as Anne and her family did while living in fear and scarcity. Introspection is reflecting on your thoughts and feelings, which Anne often did in her diary to understand herself. Aspiration is a strong hope for the future, like Anne's dream of becoming a writer and sharing her voice with the world. Optimism is seeing the good in difficult times, as Anne did when she believed in humanity's goodness despite the war. Resonate means to form a deep connection with others, like Anne's diary, which continues to inspire and resonate with people across generations. Legacy is what you leave behind for others, such as Anne's diary, a lasting symbol of hope and resilience. Awesome job reviewing the words. Now, let's wrap up with a quick multiple-choice quiz to test your knowledge. Please feel free to pause the video if you need more time to answer the questions. Awesome job, everyone! You did fantastic on the quiz. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Keep up the great work. And remember, learning can be fun and exciting every step of the way. That is all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and hit the bell for more updates.